folks. Wow, do I look scary today. I thought for today's vlog I'd do something a little bit different. I'm always talking about my tiny space, so I thought today I would try to give you a tour. Now, mind you, I'm using a webcam on my computer, which is a 17-inch screen laptop, so it's not tiny, so I'm going to have to figure out how to maneuver it around so you can see. But I just want to do a brief tour and let you see where I spend my days. Hold on, let me get this camera going. Okay, so we're recording and I'm gonna try to see where I can see in the camera what I'm showing you and make sure you can see everything. So I'll go over by the front door and we'll start over there because it's such a long walk. Let's move this way. Alright, and here's the wall, there's the door. Okay, when you come in, this is the view you get, and pretty much you can see the whole house from right here. This is my little kitchen area, and I'll try to maneuver around where you can see some of the clever storage I've had to come up with. You can see, I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, I'll get over here a little bit closer. These right here are recycled food containers. This actually had peanut butter in it, and this one will be being used shortly. It's got my coconut oil in it, but it's, you can tell it's almost gone, so I'll be using that for dry goods storage as well. These other ones, like this one and the tall green one underneath it, I actually got those at Dollar Tree, and they're great for beans and pasta, extra coffee or something like that if I happen to have any. I keep the back here covered in tin foil because it just makes it easier to keep clean. This, you can see the stove here, doesn't work very well, and as you can tell, the vent hood, I've had it outside, I've cleaned it, scrubbed it, can't get the fan to work. The light does come on, but I try not to keep it on during the daytime because it doesn't vent out very well and it'll get really hot. So keeping it clean, not easy, but with the tinfoil at least it's easier. I change it out about once a week and get rid of it. That way I don't collect grease all over the backsplash back there, which is just like this right here. It's that really old, this was actually a Murphy kitchen, and then they took out the old countertop and put in this Formica thing. And there's my little refrigerator with its little freezer and its little compartment. I need to clean the door off. It's, wow, I didn't realize it was that dirty. And let's see, I'll go around this way. Sorry about the quick turn. These are how I store spices and some dry goods, and mostly things like foil or plastic wrap or anything like that. And then I've got another one over here for my bowls and lids and things. Of course, my utensils, and there's one of my crock pots in the microwave. I don't know, I can't tell if you can see what I'm doing or not. There's the crock pot in the microwave. And I hang things on the walls just because I don't have enough storage. This right here, I'm really, really proud of this find, and I'm going to try to show you without dropping you. I tried this one time before and I couldn't get anybody to see it. Okay, this is an old desk I got at a thrift store for 10 bucks. And when I had a house, it was in my garage as my workbench, but I cleaned it up and brought it in here. And now it stores all of my kitchen utensils and things like that. I have to be careful because the front of the drawer flips down. Okay, that's where I work from. Most of the time when you see me, that's where I'm sitting talking to you. And there's a big mirror there, so it kind of reflects everything, makes the room feel a little bit bigger. The mirror came with the room, it just has my notes on it because seriously, I forget everything. And then this, I'm really tickled with. I still have to clean it up a little bit more. I didn't notice until just a while ago, but a neighbor of mine asked me yesterday, anybody want a cabinet? And I was like, yeah, how much do you want for it? She said, oh, nothing, just take it. So I got it, cleaned it up. It had a bunch of cat hair and stuff in it, so I cleaned the inside out real good and I'm using it for storage for medicine, and then later on I can put food things down here like canned goods, extra canned goods, things like that. My little Cincy birdhouse somebody gave me up there. And then over here, this is the entertainment center, and this is the huge dresser I always talk about. Can you see? Yeah, I guess so. And then if you come back this way, this is my wonderful bedroom area. And this is the, let's see, bed area. And my raggedy old quilt. You know, I talk about needing to replace my quilt. I want y'all to look at this. It is just pitiful. Falling apart so bad I can't even wash it anymore, but I just don't have the money to get a new one. And honestly, I would miss this quilt because I've had it for like 14 years now. And I'll try to come back this way so you can see. This is my bathroom. I actually kind of like this bathroom. I like the tile and I like the color scheme. I went and bought some curtains and split them up, and I used the bottom panels for around the sink to kind of do some hiding of storage underneath there. And then I've got the matching panel, the balance up there on the window. I try to keep everything as clean and tidy as possible because it is so small. My shower is very small, but I love it, and it stays hot. That's a really good thing. All right, let me turn around and get back out of here. And there's the bedroom again from the back view. That AC unit right there is actually an AC and fan. And since it's winter time, I keep it on fan just to keep fresh air circulating in here because it gets hot and stuffy, and then it'll get really cold, and then it's really hard to regulate the temperature in here. So you can see it jumping up and down right now. Yep, there it goes. So anyway, this is my house, my little tiny house. And this is all mostly my workspace. And I did want to see if I can get a good glimpse of the top of my desk. I don't know if I can or not. This is all of my Zentangle stuff, and I just took old funny pages and decoupaged those on, and then put my Zentangle, some of my Zentangles on the top of it. I don't even know if that's showing up. I guess I'll find out when I sit back down. But anyway, that's my house tour. So that was the tour of my tiny house. What do you think? I know it's old and it's run down, and I've been cleaning on it since the day I moved in, and I swear every time I turn around I find something else that I need to clean because I don't think it got cleaned much before I moved in. So, and I'm picky, so things like grease over the vent hood. Actually, I think I'm going to see if I can get it completely down and just take it out to the car wash or something and wash it with degreaser and pressure wash it, and then maybe spray paint it like a nice turquoise or something. And the cabinet that I showed you that I got, I'm going to do, like I did my desktop, I'm going to do the decoupage with Zentangles on it and on the back of my dresser, so it's kind of nicer to look at. I do spend a lot of time in my bed. So that was my little house tour. And yeah, I love it. It works fine for me. I've lived in a lot worse and I've lived in a lot better, and this is just, it's my home. I love it. And until I get my own place built, this is where hopefully I will get to stay because it's affordable and it's exactly my size. And what was that? My friend from Australia used to tell me it's fun sized. So it's my miniature house. And I'm happy here. I have good neighbors. I have people that check on me on a regular basis. I have a landlord that's most of the time willing to work with me when he knows I'm really trying to make the rent or whatever. And for the money that I pay, I have everything I need: internet, phone, a way to cook my meals, a place to sleep, a way to stay in out of the heat and the elements. So I'm very happy with it. And I know a lot of people that are much, much less fortunate than I am, so I feel extremely blessed. And I try to bless others when I can. And you should too. Go out the door, give somebody a blessing, be a help to somebody, do something nice, pay for the person behind you in line, pay for their coffee or whatever. But do something good for today. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Tuesday, namaste, God bless. Hey, you. Over there. Check this out. Okay.